even though we didn't get to do the polar plunge, which I really wanted to do, although I'm kind of thankful we didn't because it was so cold, it was really fun to walk along the boardwalk and see, for the first time, Ocean City, be around all these fun guys, and you girls were amazing last night, even though I blabbed out everything about my life. You guys are so encouraging and I love you so much.
One thing that I've learned about this weekend is I enjoyed knowing new people and like getting new friends. And the beach is really nice.
The fun, one of my favorite memories here was waddling down on the boardwalk under blankets and everything. It was like so cold. So yeah, it was fun.
Okay, my favorite memory was freezing on the boardwalk and getting fudge.
Okay, my favorite part was probably eating ice cream on the boardwalk while it was snowing.
My favorite memory of this weekend is Manco and Manco pizza, half-price fudge, and a 3-hour game of dodgeball. I'm sore.
I think without a doubt, my favorite memory of this fun memory of this retreat was beating Bucks very nicely in human foosball. It was a lot of fun.
My favorite memory was helping Melanie after she suffered some significant blood loss. She took one for the team. Woo.
I had a really fun time walking on the boardwalk, freezing while it was snowing, but kind of sneaking like handfuls of free samples from the fudge store. That was fun.
Okay, so one thing that I learned was there's this word that follows me around everywhere, and that's hope. And I wear these anchor earrings because anchors represent hope. And this week, like, hope follows me around everywhere all the time, but this week God was really like shoving it in my face, like, you need more hope. He put it in 2 of my Bible passages and in a conversation, and oh my gosh, it was amazing how much he was showing me hope in my life.
One thing I really learned is that God can really change people. He's really good because I've heard stories and he's really changing everybody. And I know he's going to change every one of us.
Over the course of the retreat, we had a lot of people talk about how they came to know God, and a lot of them were talking about how there was a giant turning point in their life when they were like, oh wow, this is real, this is really God talking to me. And I don't necessarily know if I've had one of those moments, so I was very discouraged for a while, and I was saying to myself, you know, what if it isn't real? What if I really don't feel that it's real truly on the inside? But I realized that you don't need to have that kind of turning point. You don't need to be reactive. You can be proactive in your faith, and that's what really matters.
So for this retreat, I learned that God puts people in your lives for a reason to like encourage you and help you and be your role models and just like help you along and support you because they know what you're going through and everything. And this year has been kind of tough for me, like transitioning and stuff. So it's always good to know that I can come back to this group of people and just feel like I'm home and stuff.
Okay, well, something that I learned this weekend is that like God really can have an impact on people, and he can change anybody. Like no matter what you're going through, he can change you and bring you closer to him.
Okay, something that I learned really stuck out to me is that you really need to trust God and just like keep on trusting him no matter what you go through, and he'll help you out in the end.
One thing that God's really been teaching me, especially on this weekend, is that he wants us to proclaim him to everyone that we know.
One of the things that I learned this retreat was really like, especially through the men's session, was finding complacency in Christ and just reminding me of that. It was very helpful to go through that again so I can ingrain that in my mind.
Should I go? Oh, okay. I was reminded of God's grace this weekend and encouraged by hearing how God works through all the girls in our youth group.
Something I learned this weekend was, even though I believe in Christ, I know that I am still a sinner and that I fall short of the glory of God, and that I can't fix myself. But I need to completely give myself to Christ, and that he's the one that transforms my heart from the inside out.